Physical attraction leads to distraction.
I think people don't like women who go after what they want.
Sometimes love makes you hold on longer than you
But
should.
love without respect and discipline isn't
Do
enough.
butterflies really die, or do they just transform?
Welcome to Behind the Drama, where stories unfold beyond the scenes.
Welcome, everyone. Today, we're sitting down with the stars behind the emotional and unforgettable series, When Butterflies Die. A story that has stirred hearts, sparked debates, and left many of us questioning love, loyalty, and betrayal. Let's talk about it, honestly.
Rose, your character went through so much pain, betrayal, and emotional growth. At any point, did you feel like she stayed too long in a situation that was breaking her?
Yes, I think she did. Rose believed in what they had. She wasn't weak, she was hopeful. And that's something many people can relate to. I think sometimes love makes you hold on longer than you should.
There's a moment where Rose chooses herself. Would you say that was her strongest moment or her most painful one?
It was both. Choosing yourself sounds empowering, but it comes with loss. She didn't just lose Peter. She lost a version of her life she believed in. That's what made it so powerful.
Peter, your character has received a lot of criticism. Many viewers see him as selfish and ungrateful. Do you think he ever truly loved Rose?
That's a good question. I believe he did in his own flawed way. But love without respect and discipline isn't enough. Peter lost himself somewhere along the way.
If you could change one decision Peter made in the series, what would it be?
I would have him stop earlier, before everything got so messy. Sometimes one wrong choice leads to a chain you can't undo. Physical attraction leads to distraction. My father used to tell me that. And Peter had to learn a hard way. And I'm hoping the viewer out there had a positive takeaway from the series and from this chat. Cherish your treasure while you've still got it. Always keep it shining, never dim its shine. The grass is not always greener on the other side.
Wow, that's a beautiful thing to say.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Of course.
And I would advise him to appreciate his wife more. I mean, just because his wife was nursing, he didn't find her attractive anymore. That's a sad reality. Absolutely. That's so important. That is a good transition to you, Tamara. Oh, I see what you did there. Very smooth. All right.
Tamara, your character definitely stirred emotions. Many people see her as the villain. Do you think she was misunderstood?
I think people don't like women who go after what they want. But I'll admit Tamara crossed lines. I mean, she knew what she was doing. She easily could have avoided everything. She encouraged the situation. She betrayed her cousin just like that. Do you think Tamara ever felt guilt, or was it all just a game to her? There were moments, but not enough to stop her. When you ignore your conscience for too long, it gets quiet. If you remember, at first it was Peter that was eyeing her, but then one day she overheard a conversation that changes everything. She convinced herself that she had to do it in order to teach Rose a lesson.
Do you have feelings for her?
In the end, there was no winner.
She betrayed her cousin and she felt bad, and that was guilt for the most part. One last question for all of you. Do butterflies really die, or do they just transform?
They transform. Some don't make it.
Depends on who's holding them. I think sometimes they transform, but many times they do die. And when they do die, there is no getting your partner back. That's a heavy perspective. You've heard their truths, their regrets, and the choices that changed everything. But beyond the drama, beyond the betrayal, this story reminds us of something deeper. That love without honesty will always fall apart. That silence can be just as destructive as betrayal. And that sometimes the person we lose is ourselves. And subscribe for more powerful stories like this. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. From us, it's bye for now. If this story moved you, like, share, and tell us your thoughts in the comments. And subscribe for more powerful stories like this.